Buckle up and hold on as we take you for a wild and exciting ride on the road to TransWorld. This is TransWorld Live.
What's up, you crazy people?
Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. If you are seeing us, then we've officially made the airwaves on a Tuesday in a crazy, freaky Tuesday type of way, because we're coming to you from the past, actually.
Yes. Yes, this is a sense of time travel here because TransWorld Live, we're live now, but that's not on Tuesday when this airs.
But we were previously live on a date that is undisclosed.
Exactly.
But we wanted to make sure that you guys had your official accompaniment to all things TransWorld as you hopefully are packing and or arriving in the St. Louis area right now. Or maybe you've been here for a couple of days and you're like, let me tune in, let me find out what's the latest, the greatest, and all the new and fun things that are happening, because it's a TransWorld Tuesday, so there's going to be so much more than you planned on.
What a crazy week we have ahead of us. I'm so excited. I mean, just this long road to TransWorld, and we are just about here.
I know. And I don't know how we did it, Chris, but we got a whole bunch of people that are also prepping, planning, packing, and finishing all the last minute things to not only agree to come on here, but also hang out with us.
Yes.
Give some cool new, fun and exciting breaking news.
So excited for this. So excited. Such an exclusive show. So before we dive into all of this breaking news, of course, we wanted to give you just the latest updates to make sure you were equipped. Obviously, our last show, we talked about the passing of our dear friend Pandora. If you missed that show, you definitely should watch that on your travels. It's a good accompaniment, going to help set you up for this week of family and love that we have ahead of us here. We are planning a celebration of life, but that information is going to come down as soon as things settle down and we get a chance to work with August and the Rose family, as well as the Hunters Hangout family, to make sure it's the best time that they all can be there.
Absolutely. And we want to make sure that we give that the proper time that's due when it comes to planning any sort of event. But in the meantime, if you have not heard the news, we will have some really cool, awesome, special scrapbooks at our booth, the TransWorld Live booth. Yes, it is true. We have one. And if you have not heard, the Fallen Angels board is back. So you'll be able to use your time in our booth to pay homage to your loved ones and any other fallen angels that you might have in your life. And we cannot thank Bennett's Curse and TransWorld enough for making this happen. This is something that we started last year, and it was incredibly impactful. So even if you are already on your travels and you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Cool part is there's actually notes and stuff there as well that you can affix to the board. And the other part is this is kind of here to stay. And every year we're going to be doing this. And it doesn't necessarily need to be an angel that has fallen within the 23, 24 time. It can be from any time. And this is a great way to kind of archive that with your haunt family.
Now, thanks to the mastery of Rich, our very own Rich, we are not in a janitor's closet or somewhere down the hallway. We are officially booth number 4,500. So we're right there on the floor. We've got a really nice display for all of your fallen angels. And to pay tribute to Pandora, we've got some scrapbooks. So please bring some mementos and, of course, your sentiments. And those are going to go home to the Rose family. But you can find us at booth 4,500.
Yes. So in addition, we've got some other cool things that are going to be happening. On Friday. Did you already talk about Friday, Chris?
We didn't talk about Friday.
Okay, just making sure, because I all of a sudden had deja vu. Could be because we just did a show like this not too long ago. But all right, so on Friday at 4:30, we're going to want you to set your alarms right now and your reminders. You're going to join us right at our booth, 4,500. And we want you to BYOB, bring your own beverage, because we're going to do a toast to Pandora and all of our fallen friends and family in honor of them. And I think that this is something that's also going to become a tradition as well. So make sure you do that again, Friday, 4:30, booth 4500. Don't get them confused. And that'll be on Friday right there. You'll see Chris, myself, I'm sure Tater's the one who broke the news just the other night about that. And this is going to be, it's going to be a great way to kind of make sure that everybody's remembered at that time.
And one of the biggest questions that we've all been getting is how can we help the Rose family during their time of need right now? And the best way, if you are looking to help them, and I know that they need it right now, is to join forces with Let's Scare Cancer. And if you go to their Facebook page, Let's Scare Cancer, and you click on the donate button, all of that is going to be going directly to the Rose family, so you can be a part of this very traumatic time and help them when they need it the most.
Yes, and you know, again, one of the themes that has really come up is thank you for you, and we can't thank you guys enough for being you and being supportive and sharing your love and sharing all of us, our messaging, especially from TransWorld, and continuing to make sure that the Rose family feels supported, and also everybody, even from the Hunters Hangout family, as well as the TransWorld Live family and other spaces and places that have been, touched by these lives, but also by the tragedy. So
that's right.
Whoo! Chris.
Well,
Chris, you're doing a great job.
You were doing a great job. And we have a crazy week ahead of us. And we have a crazy show for you tonight that is going to get you ready for one of the most unique parts of the show, the tribute store, where we have 10 different wonderful souls, different companies that are going to bring a special product that's going to be exclusive just to this show and in limited quantity runs, forgive me, and going to give you an opportunity to be a something really, really exclusive and special. So we're going to dive into that in a second. And I know since it is Tuesday, March 5th, we've got some birthdays that we got to celebrate.
Yes, we do. And it's funny because I actually wanted to make sure that I had this accoutrement here. I already have them packed, so you'll have to see them when we get there. But happy birthday to Miss Aubrey Appel from Horror Props, whose birthday was on March 3rd. And today we are celebrating somebody very special, Mr. Michael Shaley from Ghost Hunt. So if you happen to see Michael today after seeing this broadcast, or even tomorrow, or even Aubrey, make sure to wish them a happy birthday.
Yeah, they'll both be on the floor.
Yes, they will. Yes, they will.
Chris. Well, for many of us, we're in St. Louis while this recording is happening. This TransWorld Live episode is happening. For some of you, you may be on your way, maybe watching us. But for the general public, the doors don't open for 2 days. That's Thursday. And this is our final show.
Chris, we're only 2 days away from TransWorld. Can you believe it?
Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Listen, past me is freaking out right now. I just want everyone
Yes.
Oh my gosh. All right. So we couldn't do this show without a lot of special people, but I gotta just say one of the coolest things that we have going for us is the actual tribute store. And that is what we're going to be releasing tonight. So this is the episode that you've been waiting for in so many ways. And a lot of this is late breaking news and really hot off the presses, you can say. So
this is one of the coolest secrets. I can remember last year's season, we kind of peppered it in, but we really kept this thing secret until the very end to make sure it's a really nice reveal for you.
Listen, we're just taking a page right out of that turkey holiday where they like release all those ads and then the next day all these people run around and stuff. So yeah, I'm just saying, you don't necessarily have to throw elbows. You don't have to bring, a folding chair. You just also have to be okay with the fact that you might not get one of these items. That's right. That's it. That's the price you pay, I guess, right? I'm kidding, right? I'm kidding. I hope. Oh, all right. So are we ready to rock and roll? Or we ready to start talking about all the cool stuff that's happening?
We are. We should bring some really special people who have taken some time out of their crazy busy schedule to help us announce these amazing products.
All right, let's do it. All right, first up, Chris, who do we have first? I don't want to screw anything up.
No, you are doing wonderful. So we're going to bring them out in two separate groups tonight. Our first group is going to consist of course, Michael Burnett from Fright Night Studios. Welcome to the show. Blake Phillips from Toxic FX. Ed and Marsha Edmonds from Distortions Unlimited. And Naomi Heckman from Chicago, from Chocolate Treasures.
Chris already spreading lies.
I know. I was hoping just like maybe that her candy shop is a lot closer. So
I know.
But
right. I did hear she's close to somebody else though.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I heard that too.
We might not be live, but we are still streaming this in a live setting. And Naomi is unfortunately, her feed has dropped. She'll be right back. So as soon as she gets on, we'll go ahead and bring her right into the broadcast. Guys, welcome back to the show.
Hello, everyone.
You all look so rested, even though there's only 2 days before the show.
Right.
Do I? I thought I looked dead. I don't know about that.
Right.
The magic of TV.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Right.
So now you guys are a veteran group for the tribute store.
Yes.
Yeah. You've all, I mean, I'm not going to say that I have certain items in certain spaces or places that may or may not have come from your collections. I'm just saying that I have been known to score a few items and stand in long lines in order to make sure that I secure them. Yes. All right. So first and foremost,
Naomi!
Welcome.
Hi, guys.
Take your time. We'll wait for you. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. All right. So I'm going to start right up at the top. Michael from Fright Night Studios, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you've been up to.
So my name is Michael Burnett. My wife and I, Lynn Burnett, we run Fright Night Studios. We've been doing movie, TV, theme park, and haunted effects for the last 30 years. And one of the things, we actually do stuff for the tribute store at Universal for Halloween Horror Nights that the TransWorld tribute store is kind of modeled after.
Ooh,
love this
thing for us. And so for this, you want to talk about what we're doing for this year?
Yeah, if you want to, but we are having a little hard time hearing you, so I don't know if you want to try to get closer to the screen. I think that helps a little bit, right?
Is that better?
Oh,
yeah,
way
it
better.
is better.
Thank
That's
you.
Great.
Yes.
All right, cool. So last year we did a magnet of the character, sort of the guy with the mask icon, and I really liked it. But I thought, one of the things that I like, and I have a collection of small, like bust sculptures, and I thought, this would be not just a relief; it would be really cool if it was a complete 3D sculpture. Now this is not big.
Whoa!
Oh,
That's cool.
Whoa!
So
So this is like hot off the floor. He's still painted, right?
It's hot off the clay. In fact, I was cooling it down earlier before.
So cool.
That is cool.
You can see the back of his hat. I'm still working. So instead of before, it was just this will be a very limited piece, but it'll sit. You can sit on your shelf, and they'll have a little logo on it.
I love it.
So cool. Nice work.
Thank you.
I love it.
Oh
Well,
my
this is the
gosh.
fun part about this is a lot of times this is like the first time we're seeing it in action, Again, one of the coolest things that happens is, and maybe this is not the coolest for you guys, but it's kind of cool for me, is the fact that like once we get the pictures and the imagery and all that, most of the time it's pretty safe to say that paint is still wet. Because you guys are trying to fit this in along with everything else that you do because it's, for the industry that we all love.
Love this. Well, Michael, fantastic work.
Thank you.
Obviously, we want people to come to your booth. You guys are in booth 814. And if you want to get a glimpse or a preview of some of the stuff you're going to be able to see, frightnightstudios.com. Oh,
Things going up right now.
Very nice.
Yeah, I love it.
We can't wait to see your booth.
Well, I gotta say, so my magnets are on my refrigerator, and every time that I have people over, and I've got some really cool like ones and eclectic ones from everywhere, I always see everybody's fingers on it. I'm like, hey, don't touch
Hands
it.
off.
Like, it's so cool. I'm like, yeah, leave it on the fridge. That's where it belongs.
Hands off.
No, but it is. It's so cool, and it's a great conversation piece all the way around.
Cool. Thank you.
So cool. Nice work.
Thank you.
Well, next up, Blake, how's Toxic FX? How are you getting ready? I mean, you only have like a brand new baby and an amazing family and, I don't know, like a huge booth as well. So,
Right. I tend to ask myself that question too. How do I make it happen? But I still haven't come up with an answer yet. So when I do, I'll be sure to let you know. But no, it's great. I don't unfortunately get to spend as much time with the family, obviously right now with everything being crunch time. And everything's done now, but when we get back from TransWorld, there's going to be a lot of much needed family time to just make up for all that time missed. So I'm excited about that part, but we get all the hard part out of the way. Now it's just smooth sailing all the way to TransWorld, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah. All right. So you have been extremely busy. And before we bring up your tribute store item, I want to ask you about something else that's also a tribute and that's really cool. And I know that it's news has kind of gotten out on the Facebook page and stuff, but we want to break that news here and we wanted you to do it. You've actually teamed up with Scare Cancer on something pretty awesome.
Yes. So the company Let's Scare Cancer gave me the wonderful opportunity of creating the pumpkins that they will be having at their booth. And also not only they're going to be at their booth, they're also going to be at mine. So we're going to be splitting those up. So just in case you may miss their booth or you may miss my booth, you'll have those. And I actually have it here with me if you want to take a look at that as well. We have that picture up.
Holy cow.
Looks wonderful.
Those are pretty big.
Yeah, and the great thing about these is that all sales from these go straight to Pandora's family. And I couldn't be any more excited to be chosen to make something like this and to know that this is going to Pandora's family is just absolutely amazing.
So now the haunter in me immediately is going, I need to make sure that I secure one of those to put in my gift shop and get a nice little QR code that says you can go ahead and contribute to Scare Cancer right here, scan the code, make your donation, do all that. That's just me though. Nobody has to follow that trend. I'm just saying. I think it's a great idea. I just came up. But that's really cool. So can we ask how many of those that you have?
Yeah, so we're going to have 100 total at the show. There's going to be 40 at my booth, 60 at their booth. We want to go obviously a little heavier on their side to bring the traffic to that booth. But again, just in case you may walk past their booth, because TransWorld is huge. I mean, and it gets bigger and bigger every single year. I'll have them at my booth at allotted times, and those times will be, obviously given out a little bit later on. But that way I can keep everything on a schedule, and then it pushes more everybody towards the Let's Scare Cancer booth, which it should be doing anyway.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that is fantastic. Thank you so much for that. All right, but wait, there's more.
Well,
because again,
there is, yeah.
You've just been sitting
Absolutely.
around waiting for TransWorld to show up. So you've got 100 of those, but you have a tribute store item as well.
I do, yes, and we have 50 of these wonderful things.
Wow.
So what we wanted to do this year is, since the theming was Day of the Dead, I've done something that I never really do. I don't think I've ever done anything Day of the Dead theme, so I thought it was a neat little challenge. So we made this, our little Day of the Dead skull here.
Oh, beautiful.
And we kind of tailored it after, to a degree, the logo, the new logo for the TransWorld theme. So, yeah, we had that little paint job. And on the sides, obviously, we've done our own thing.
Fancy.
Oh, my God, I love it.
On the top here, we've done a little heart, and that'll be where I've signed it and numbered it. We've got number 4 right here, as you can tell. So, yeah, it's neat.
All right, somebody tell Tater in the comments to stop shopping in our private chat.
Right?
Number 1, Tater, knock it off. Just kidding. Not really.
But yeah, I'm extremely excited to do something like that. Again, it was a challenge for me and something I enjoy doing. I enjoy doing stuff for the tribute store and obviously for things like Let's Scare Cancer. And I appreciate you guys choosing me to do things like this. And it's just a blessing. It really is.
Yeah. Yeah. That actually is something important too, is that not just everybody, I mean, there are people that step up and want to contribute items and stuff, but there's a pretty rigorous selection process of who's included and, even who's invited back kind of, because we want to make sure that we're bringing you latest, greatest, fun, innovative, but also artists that, sometimes you can't always get their work, right? Because Blake, you're a great example. It sells out, right? You do. Listen, I'm not going to lie. This guy, where's another one? Oh, the other one's at my other office. But I've been offered large sums of money for the limited little booths. So not saying that you should ever sell them. And I would never.
We need to make it clear. It's not because of my signature. Can't do that.
No,
that'll devalue it completely. It'll be worth $1, maybe at most.
Right. No, but people like this. They like the limited items. They like the ability to own something from, somebody that they normally either wouldn't be able to get their hands on or they wouldn't, it's a cool process all the way around.
It really is.
Yeah. So thank you very,
Blake,
very much.
Awesome stuff. Obviously, make sure to check out his booth at booth number 1003. And you could start your window shopping now at toxicfxproductions.com.
Now, is there any code or anything like that we should be giving out to anybody? If there's somebody that's like, I'm coming to the show, but I want to place my order right now.
For me, for the site itself. So I don't have any code just yet. And you'll notice if you're watching this and you're looking on the site that none of the new products are on there just yet. I kind of like to wait until the last minute, just like maybe a Wednesday or so. So maybe you'll see it tomorrow. You'll see all the new stuff pop up, and I'll put in some discount codes to compensate for the show pricing that we have at the show. So that way you're not missing out. If you don't get a chance to attend TransWorld, you'll still get show pricing on the website, and it'll be all good there.
Perfect. That is wonderful. All right. Speaking of hard to get a hold of items or highly coveted items, let's head on over to our good friends Ed and Marsha.
Yeah.
Hello. Greetings.
Hello. Yeah, you guys are back. Breaking news. You're back in the tribute store with another fun and wonderful item. What have you guys been up to?
Hard work. We've just been killing ourselves getting ready for the show, but I think we were all packed up, ready. The truck's leaving in the morning tomorrow.
Okay.
Beautiful. Okay.
All right. Now, wait, before we go any further, can I just ask all of you guys, is it just this year, and maybe it's just me, does this show feel like it crept up on us faster than any other time?
Last year was pretty fast.
Right.
But yeah, it always does. And we always get these big ideas and then we get crammed for time, but we're excited. We're we've got more booze and we got more stuff, and we usually bring a 27-foot rider, and we stopped that. We started bringing in trucks like last year, I think. This year, Mike was like, I think it's going to be real tight with a 53-foot truck. And I'm thinking,
Whoa.
Yeah, but we got 9 booths. Are we going to be able to really fit it in there? But the blueprint says yes.
We'll see.
All right.
Wow.
If not, you're going to be carrying it literally with you.
We'll shove it over to somebody else then.
Yeah. Right, Blake?
Yeah, we got you covered. Got you.
Yeah. We'll just
Don't worry
put
about
a few items over there by you.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Well, we are excited to see what you guys might be doing. We heard it's top secret, and you're going to be breaking your tribute store item right here with us.
That's right. Now, Mondo, you guys know Mondo. He's been with us for forever. He cut himself yesterday.
Okay.
So
Oh,
and he
no.
had to get stitches. So for our tribute, we've got his T-shirt. You can buy it.
Oh my God.
Just kidding.
No,
He did.
no, he's fine. He's fine.
He's so tough. He was back at work, and like as soon as he got back from getting his arm
Look at
stitched
Blake.
up, sorry,
I know, Blake is stuck.
is he stuck? Okay,
He's fine. He's
Fully
fine.
he's in
I
shock.
kicked him right out.
But as soon as he got back in the shop, a metal truck came and he's loading metal, and I'm like, Mondo, stop loading that metal. Get your guys to do that. Oh, I'll just bring in some of the little ones. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Well, anyway, speaking of blood,
Oh yeah, speaking of blood,
there
so
we go.
we do these little cute gremlins, and we're not cute people. We don't do cute usually.
Yeah.
So, but we have to because that's what the people at Monster Day want. There he is. He's back.
Hey.
So-
He's back.
So for TransWorld, we like to kind of dial it up to 11. So we brought this cute little guy. Now this is the PG-13 side. I don't know if you've seen it.
Oh,
But
so-
anyway, so we took Mutiny, which is cute, but we kind of blooded him up.
so
Oh, wow.
blood and mutiny.
Wow.
So this is the only bloody ones we're gonna do, and this is my favorite of the gremlins, and so
Oh my gosh.
he's a little bit rough and he's a little dangerous.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my gosh.
You
He's
guys,
a
if you guys could
biter.
see the hose
Yeah,
biter, all
he's
of
an
us
ankle
are
biter
over
for
here.
sure.
Yeah, take
Yeah.
my card. I'll take 50. Like
Yeah.
literally, we don't
We-
need comments. We're
It
all
was-
stopping.
One of the biggest concerns for tonight, because we don't have our live audience, so we can't see your live comments. Don't worry. The entire crew here is just like eating it up. So
Good. Yeah.
Really cool.
Anyway, yeah, we're looking forward to seeing everybody.
Oh
soon.
yeah. So just an
Seeing all you
incredible
guys.
time.
Yeah.
we can't
Wow.
wait to see you guys. Booths 1014, 1015, distortionsunlimited.com. Just flock to where there's lots of people.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh my
Well-
gosh. All right.
Nicole, we're 3 for 3.
Yeah, we're doing great. I've got quite the list happening right now. I'm over here making lists as well.
Wait,
But
do
wait,
we-
there's more.
Do we have a concern that like we're just going to have so many awesome tribute store items? People aren't going to be on the floor; they're going to be in the tribute store.
Well, this is one of the coolest things about the tribute store
Yeah.
is that it's not all done at once, right? It's not like day one, everybody get in line, whatever. Don't worry. We're going to release a schedule and you're going to know, okay, I want to get the pumpkin from Toxic FX. I need to be there at this time to be at the tribute store, right? You could also be casually standing in line for a t-shirt at that time as well. I want to get, this. I want to get that. We're going to let you plan out your time so you're not there the whole time, right? And Meg over at the store does an amazing job. She makes sure that everybody's taken care of, that you can get what you want, within reason, obviously, unless you're Tater who comes up and wants all 12 items or 10 items or 15 items or 17 of all of them. She'll make sure you're taken care of as best she can.
Love it.
Yeah. Oh my
Yay.
God. All right.
But wait, like you said, we got one more in this group.
We do, and she's kind of new to this tribute store, and after
Yes.
killing it at MHC, which got to give a shout out because I had all right, so wait, I'm gonna go back 1 second. I was not able to get distortions last year or the year before. This year it's game on. I will make it happen. But last year at MHC, I was able to get one of the highly coveted chocolate hearts, and it actually I saved it perfectly for my children's. We did Stranger Things themed birthday, and they got to smash it open and was like so surprised. You know, they loved it. It was great. But if you are not familiar with Miss Naomi Heckman's work, it is absolutely incredible. And she's the one that's responsible for all of the popcorn and femurs and toes and all that other stuff that people were eating.
The teeth.
And teeth. Exactly. Or one of my favorites, the s'mores, or the chocolate filled with peanut butter ghost. Yeah, I could go on forever.
Maybe some special edition that we saw at MHC, some special edition TransWorld Live lemon candies.
Yeah, forget about the frog and the eyeballs. The lemon ones. You guys didn't know this. She made for our for the bus tours. She did specific items. So Alan had eyeballs, Tater had a frog, and we had lemon-filled truffles that there may or may not have been some left. Chris and I will never confirm nor deny that.
I don't know.
If anybody asks, they were all gone after we handed out the first batch. Okay, we might have used a couple of them for prizes for everybody else, but they were absolutely delicious. I dream about them often. And if you have a chance to ever get them, highly suggest you all try 3 of them at a time because they're great. So, sorry. Okay, you have a tribute store item.
Yes.
It's exclusive and it's a custom request just from Jen. Am I right?
Yes.
All right.
Ooh.
Hit us with it. Tell us everything.
Are you ready to unveil?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So it's a candy bar. It's big.
Yep.
Wow.
It's over half a pound.
Oh.
It's got the TransWorld logo on it.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
So it's solid chocolate.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
You know
Look
what
at
that is,
those.
guys? That is
They're
when you take
big.
home and you get to carve out a little piece from every day and from now until Halloween.
Oh, that's
Probably
cool.
about 3/4 a pound.
Wow.
Oh, good perspective shot there. Okay.
Yes. So it's a big candy bar.
Wow.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh. Now
There'll be
yeah.
50 of them.
Only 50.
Only
That's
50.
it?
That's
Oh,
it.
Oh my
boy.
gosh. All right, now tell us a little bit about what else you're bringing.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of it's behind me that I still have to paint and do.
Sure.
Okay.
So new is a pumpkin.
I was gonna say I see pumpkins.
Oh, pumpkins are good.
If I can reach it. So this is a cute little guy.
Oh, just
That's cute.
That's
It's
adorable.
Thank you. And another new one, if I can get him. You might have seen it online because I've advertised that one. Is I got new creatures.
oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
cool.
And
You
they're
guys,
solid
nothing says
chocolate.
Love like bringing one of those home and giving it to your kids or your
Solid
neighbor or whomever helped out while you were at TransWorld.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, becomes the talk of the town for sure.
Yeah.
And I will have a new s'more. It's going to be a crushed nutter butter chocolate with a nutter butter on top s'more. So I will have some new s'mores.
Oh my gosh. All right. So
Okay.
Marsha, Michael, and Blake, if you have not had her chocolate yet, you definitely either take a minute to go over or send somebody on your behalf.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't, but now she showed me all this, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just getting ready to go into
yeah.
a diabetic coma for this.
100%.
Great.
So, like, not only does it look really good to us in that instance of like, see,
Oh,
like that.
Yes.
It's not
That
done
is
yet.
crazy.
It's not painted yet, but this is one thing I've been working on all day today. So it's a mold of my daughter's foot.
oh.
So
100%.
and it's solid chocolate.
Solid.
That
But I
brings
still
another
paint
meaning to
it.
putting your foot in your mouth. Ed, huh?
Eh?
Very
Trying to
good.
learn from the best here.
Very good.
So there'll be some new things. I got a couple other things that will be new.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
it's fun.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
Again, we're shopping in the comments. Caitlin would like to
Yes, this is
pre-order some chocolate already. I am I'm
Well-
just gonna speak from experience. I like heard about it and I'm like, all right, I'll make my way over there. I get over there, I'm like, there's nothing.
no,
nothing
it was
really
too
left.
We sold out last year.
It was
Yeah.
too late. So please mark on your path of destruction here. 1418. Go to Chocolate Treasures OH, chocolatretreasuresoh.com. And get ready to feast because there are full-size femurs and vials of teeth and chocolate everything, and it's delicious.
And you've got caramel corn too, still, right?
Well, we're not sure if we're doing the kettle corn this year because we bring in some other things, but we do the caramel corn and the kettle corn.
Okay.
They'll have a couple time a little bit maybe to get it, but we'll see.
Okay. All right.
Awesome.
I'll try.
I'm just saying, if there is,
Okay.
yeah. But also something really cool about Naomi as well is she takes wholesale orders. So again, going back to that gift shop, if you're looking for some cool things to pop in there next to Blake's pumpkin, while everybody's taking selfies with the distortion baby, that's what I'm going to call it,
Yeah.
and everybody's trying to touch my stuff from Michael.
Oh my gosh, those
Give them
maggots.
chocolate. That is the best option.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my gosh. You guys, now I'm really excited.
Oh,
Me too.
this is awesome.
Yeah.
This is
All right.
awesome. Well, all of you, thank you so much for being a part of this.
Thank you.
Anything you want to mention to those that are listening or watching on their travels, getting ready to come see you in a mere hours?
Exactly. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
awesome.
Drive safe.
Perfect.
Yeah, drive
Yeah.
safe, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Walking shoes, good walking shoes,
Yeah.
Good tip.
Yeah.
Good tip.
Yes.
and get something sweet.
Yeah. Perfect. Exactly. Well, you guys, thank
Love
you
it,
so much
guys.
for
Good to
joining
see
us.
you.
You all look so
Yay.
rested and well. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see you very soon. I can't wait to see everything in person.
Hey,
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Holy cow. You know, Nicole, I don't get excited like you get excited because we know what's coming. Like we know that there's going to be these awesome items from these legendary creators. And then you see them and you're just like, I have to work. How is this going to happen?
I know. Okay. So the other thing is I don't know. This is so weird, but I'm a smells person. I always talk about smells and how like it's very important that things smell good and things like that and whatever. And, we talk about like the scent experience and all that. It's so weird. And once I say it, everybody's going to know that it's a thing. Getting past the scents and all that stuff, there is a smell, and it's not stinky. It smells good of TransWorld, and it is a mixture of the fog and sometimes it's paint, sometimes right, but it's this great smell of like innovation, I guess is the best way to say it. And then like you see these products that are coming out, and especially just for the tribute store, whether people realize this or not, it's not like somebody's going to their back stock and being like, well, this is awful. Let's throw this out there, and they'll totally gobble it up. No, these are artists that have taken time and energy to make sure that these are exclusive products just for our TransWorld folks. It's remarkable all the way around.
You need that keepsake. This will live. And this is going to be the biggest TransWorld on record. And why not have something to remember it by or to really savor and enjoy when you get back to home?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, guess what? There is so much more.
There's so much more
all the way around. But I think it's time that we take just a very quick break for a quick word from our sponsor.
Anything you need, Hot Pay's here for you. Established in 2013, we're gonna keep on chugging.
Oh, we are going to see them in just a few short hours. We, of course, a huge thanks to Hot Pay for being our premier sponsor.
I know, and they've
TransWorld
killed
Live.
it. And like, whether you guys know this or not, give a little quick shout out to them. They always make sure that we've got fresh, new marketing material and the most engaging and interactive ads. So, yeah, thank you guys for always supporting us and making sure that we look good while we're doing it too.
Yes. But wait, Nicole, there's more to be released about the tribute store.
I like more, and I am excited to hear about this. Chris, who else do we have joining us tonight?
Well, we are very, very honored to have with us Scott from Fright Props joining us. Very excited. James from Boscoyo Studios. Nate, Kate, and Tate from Froggy's Frog. And then, of course, Tater representing the legendary Tater and this little amazing cruise called
Really like to appreciate you guys following the court-issued mandate that you have to have my conservativeship on the show with me from now on. Those are the Kate and Nates of the conservatorship. We've already ordered everything so far, so we're good.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I love it.
I love it. Hi, guys.
Hi, friend.
Hey.
Oh. I feel like I just saw you all, but also not soon enough. Like, it's very weird.
Well, I wasn't doing anything, and I was like, I hope there's a TransWorld live taping tonight.
You know that Tater always sitting there ready. You need me? Absolutely.
Just ready to go.
I just keep refreshing the page to see if like there's a meeting started, like I could just pop in.
Oh my gosh. I love the fact that James and I are ready to toast with our Froggies cup.
Right?
There we go.
Tater brings a Sprite. Caitlin, I need one of those. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Somebody didn't get a Froggy's cup.
Oh.
This was a very nice gift from one of our vendors.
I love that journey for you all the way around.
By the way, if you guys are wondering when we were taping this, it's according to the school district that sent out the release today. It is February 38th.
So we are really time traveling.
If we're really like going to be honest, it really does feel like February 38th right now.
It does. On the most recent TransWorld Live, I definitely said, what a month this Tuesday has been. And you know, this day too has felt like another month. And by the time we actually get to TransWorld, I'm going to be about 12 months into this journey of the year.
I'm going to be about 6 cases in by the time we get to TransWorld.
Oh gosh. All right, Chris, you know if we don't rein this in.
Oh, exactly. Well, Scott, let's start with you, sir. Let's talk about Fright Props. How's everything going in your neck of the woods? I mean, you're only bringing about, 3,500 different items to the show. How are things going on with Doug?
We are locked and loaded, ready to go. Finally, it's there's 2 days that our year really revolves around: Halloween and then the dates of TransWorld. I guess more than one day, but that first day, that's our target, and we have so much work that goes into it. And this year, I feel like, Nicole, you were saying it felt like it came earlier than ever. And even though it's a month later than last year, it just felt like one of the most stressful, because we were so excited. There's so much to do. You keep adding stuff, but the trucks are loaded. It's all done, and now the fun stuff gets to happen. And we're super psyched to see all our friends and colleagues and meet people we only get to see once a year sometimes.
Yeah. You know what I've decided that it is? Just going back to that, I've really reflected on this. I think I gave myself a false sense of security just for myself based on the timeline from last year's TransWorld. I was like, look at that. It's almost like a month later.
Right.
Lies is not. It is the same timeline. It is the same time in between. I still have the same things to do. I got to get it together. Yeah,
exactly. I think we were the same way. We're like, oh, it's going to be so much easier with all this extra time. But like Ed and Marsha were saying, you just add more stuff to bring. So we've got tons of new stuff, exciting things to show, and our usual big setup, and lots of cool stuff that we're excited to share with everybody.
The biggest question that we always get is, will you have your catalogs?
Of course, yes, definitely. Yep, that's one of my main things that I work on at the company. So new catalogs are coming, so they'll be there for everybody. Make sure you can come and get one right away.
Perfect.
It's a hot commodity. So
yeah, for sure.
But tell us, I know you guys have something very special in the works to be a part of this year's tribute store. What's cooking?
All right, we do. So this is something that has been, it's an idea I had a long time ago. I've always wanted to do it almost since the beginning of starting with Fright Props, which we're getting on, 17 or 18 years for me that I've been with the company. And we've been in business over 20 now, which we're celebrating as well. Last year was 20. This is our start of our third decade. We like to. So this is an idea I always wanted to do, and it's something we actually put into production very briefly before the pandemic. And it is what I like to call the snail mail.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh.
So this is a weird idea that I had a long time ago. Whoa. To make a snail out of human body parts.
Wow.
Whoa.
And before the pandemic, my friend Christian Hansen, who sculpted this, came into our shop and he sculpted this piece. And then COVID happened. And so it never really was available, to a wider audience. So we have made 20 of these creepy little weird things. Sculpted by Christian Hansen, who's a master sculptor. He actually works now at the Mayo Clinic doing anatomical 3D modeling. So the anatomy's on point, that. And it was one of those things that really, for me, was kind of a dream come true to actually see it realized, because I've always wanted to do it. So basically here we've got and it's very gross, of course, sorry to any people with sensitivities. But so you have a severed head here with an arm coming out of the mouth. Of course, on the end of the fingers, we have the eyeballs there. And then on the back, he's got his little foot, his little gross foot.
Oh my God.
Gosh.
Yeah, so we're super excited. And each one of these will be hand numbered. We have 20 of them. So, wow. And they are signed on the sculpture by Christian. Again, one of the greatest sculptors living today. And super happy to be able to offer these again. I think we maybe only made a couple of them the first time around. And this is the only way you're going to be able to get one is at the tribute store.
Wow.
So cool.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
I saw Nicole writing it down on her shopping list.
You got it. I mean, you can't live without this, right?
I already got the conservatorship to order 500 of them. So
yeah, none for Nicole. Wait, breaking news. Do you want to know that Nicole literally brings with a friend of hers that's a personal shopper just to go around and get all of these ones?
Don't get all of my secrets. I may or may not have an entire schedule and people assigned to me for certain things. They may or may not have just added that to the list. Just making sure.
Her Scott, personal shopper is her husband.
That's actually true. For the tribute store, yes, that is true. If you ever want to meet Nicole's husband, 9 times out of 10, he's
standing in line.
Gotta shout out the spouses. My wife Kathleen is essential in that same capacity.
Yes.
Amen.
Hater,
Amen.
you know what? If you
I don't have a wife. Yeah, I know, Nicole.
Say, if you talk sweetly to my husband, he would probably shop for you too.
Oh. Well, Scott, I love it. It looks beautiful. Another huge win by you guys. And of course, you want to see the empire that is Fright Props, Boys and Props, 323 and 423. And of course, that address of frightprops.com, and go see Scott and Doug and the whole crew.
Excellent. Yes. Looking forward to seeing everybody in person.
I want to give you guys a quick shout out. I recently had a customer service thing. I was like, I don't know what this thing is called. I needed to go ba-da-da-da-ba-da, this and that. And within seconds, you guys were like, oh, it's this. And I was like, yeah. And that makes total sense.
Awesome.
I remember that.
Awesome. Yeah. We're always happy to help.
Yes. Very much appreciated.
No problem.
Well, next up, Nicole, we're going to be doing some dancing, and the only way we're dancing is on a Boscoyo studio floor.
Yeah.
Going to hang out with our good friend James. How we doing, sir?
Man, doing great. Trying to find some sleep somewhere. It's not much of it. I mean, it's 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning nights right now. So
Well,
to get
and you
ready.
guys like go like right. I mean, you guys don't stop. Like if you can see the fleur de lis in the back, you're just coming off of Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
There's been a lot going on. James has had his obligations to make sure that he is out there partying with the rest of them, and then comes back and has to work. It's a really hard life.
It's a rough life for poor James. I feel
know,
bad for him.
I know, and I still don't know about how he manages to bring me wrap chips every time, but he does.
Well, we did get some snacks for the road. I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh! Forget everything else. Cancel everything else. That's what's happening.
Some wrap snacks.
Oh wait, we ate them on the trip, so we don't have them now. I'm sorry.
Oh,
when we got
bring
here.
me the bag so I can look at it. Just kidding.
Wow,
that's amazing.
Wow.
Oh my gosh! All right, but wait, there's more.
Of course.
All right. You've got something you've been brewing, right?
Huge.
We've been so busy with new stuff. The floors last year were a huge hit for us. We took a lot of feedback. We did a couple other venues with them, and we actually have a new version of the floor that we're going to show off at TransWorld again. So we took the original floor that we won Best New Product with last year, and some of the feedback was the weight. Being able to transport them, because at trade shows it's expensive. Everything's by weight. So our new tiles are about half the weight, and take about 1/3 the amount of space, and they're pretty cool. So they'll be there at TransWorld. They're only a little bit under an inch thick, and they weigh about 15 pounds instead of 27 pounds. So much nicer. They interlock better. So there's a nice positive locking, so they don't move around. They're not as squishy, but the light density is even better. Our previous tiles only had 64 lights in each tile. These have 100, and it makes a seamless matrix of lights whenever you're looking at it.
Wow.
Last year's version, you had a bigger gap between the two tiles. That's gone now. So it's really awesome. It also has our new lights that have redundant data line, which I know it's kind of technical, but basically it means if one goes out, as long as there's not two in a row, they continue to work. So you don't have to worry about the pixels going out and stuff. So it's just really, we keep improving the product and making it just better, at the end of the day. So the gel blaster stuff, the targets, we actually built our own controller to run the pixels as well, and it's interactive. It plays sounds, and it can handle tons of different triggers that we recommend with fright props, and just ways that you interact, because it's just our module, but you can make it actually use peer sensors, mats, and ultrasonic sensors. It really doesn't matter what you use.
And then you just add a layer of fog in there, and you've got like a full experience.
I can trigger fog machines with it. But yeah, it's an OEM product for us. We built it just for us to go as a finished product in these whole consoles or standalone props, things like that. So it just gives us the ability to reconfigure it and control it for different things. And you'll see this same controller in about 8 or 9 different props that we'll have in our booth this year. And it's just how it's flexible to let us really do whatever we want. So we have a great team that's developed that controller for us, and it's pretty awesome. So.
Oh my gosh,
Can't wait.
Good stuff. So.
Well, with all of that time, I have no idea how you figured out how to do something special for us for the tribute store, but we hear you might want to release it here.
Yeah, we started a couple years ago when we decorate the VIP lounge. We would make these little lights that go on the tables, and it typically showed off who the sponsor of the VIP lounge was, and we decorated for them. And so we got with Chad Savage of Sinister Designs, since he designs the artwork for the trade show for TransWorld. And so we take his artwork and we make it into a table topper that people can buy now. And so, of course, it's Day of the Dead this year. And this one.
Ooh, look at that.
Like that. And of course, so it comes with the base. You can touch it and make it change. It also has the remote control and the USB charger, so it can either plug into a computer or it runs off of batteries. This one just has the batteries in the bottom of it, no big deal. But yeah, it's got a little button.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
But yeah, I'm really excited. So the VIP lounge is also decorated in this theme as well.
Okay.
And we actually made some standalone pieces like the flower that you see there. If you look at the T-shirt, it's just our interpretation of what it is, and it's a really close match to what Chad did. But he didn't make it a full flower, so we went on and made it a complete flower with the petals all the way around. And they're actually freestanding ones that'll be in the VIP lounge. A few other things. I took the pumpkin that's on this top center on his forehead. We took it out. He's actually a standalone prop as well. So there's just some really cool stuff that's going to be in the VIP lounge out of the Coro products. So that we made.
Very awesome.
So, yeah. So I think there's 25 of the lights.
Okay.
That'll be that design that are in the tribute store for everyone as well. Last year all of them sold as well last year. So
very nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we brought some more. So
that's amazing.
Exclusive.
Hey, this
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love
I'm
it.
good for one or two of those. See, I got everybody to smile all at once on that.
Love that.
I smiled because that's how miserable I was at that point in time when you said that. It made me smirk.
Well, if you
your misery makes me smirk too.
Oh my gosh. Well, if you want to go check out James and all of their new stuff and their old stuff and their rebranded stuff and all of the fun stuff, Boscoyo Studio, booth number 4427, boscoyostudio.com. We'll see you soon.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Also, they will have stuff in our Christmas side booth as well. So Boscoyo has a photo op in our Christmas side booth.
Ooh.
See, now that's a perfect transition to our next guest from Froggy's Fog, our premier show sponsor. We have, of course, Kate, Nate, and Tate.
The conservatorship is back.
I really hope you guys show up with like almost like vintage softball tees, like kind of like what Nate's wearing right now, except with the green. And it says on the back, "Stop."
See, they read your mind.
I hope they got one for us, Chris. That's all I'm
I
gonna
know.
say.
What the
I was
heck?
really hoping it was gonna be like Kate, Nate.
Yes.
Fine.
It's just me that has one. Sorry.
Oh.
So Nicole, I'm totally like I'm gonna start Googling and we will have this before TransWorld.
Oh, she will make it happen.
I'm so excited. I really hope that does happen.
We don't have anything, truthfully, guys.
Well, I was gonna ask, is there anything? Are you just here? What are you doing?
We're just here to hang out, you know.
Yeah, we just
Perfect. I love it.
we just missed our friends.
We're like, please let us in. Please let us in.
Yeah, I told them the secret of just refreshing until they get let in.
On our very last show, you guys dropped some huge breaking news.
Boy, did we.
About your booth theme and about new products and your Dark Zone offerings. Do you guys want to sum that up real quick for everybody?
I am not allowed to talk about that until Thursday.
Okay.
All right. So if you
I may have given too much away.
Exclusive information, you're gonna have to go back and watch last.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what we gotta do.
Cry for the first hour, laugh for the second. That's what's gonna happen.
It was a good episode.
No. Chris, we don't want to give away too much more.
Sure.
But I don't know. You might have to talk to Kate. She might let it slide tonight.
Oh. Kate, pretty please.
So there's some pretty cool new effects we're going to be launching. They may or may not involve not just haze, but they might involve a Midway fan favorite that everyone loves in their Midways. And some lasers.
No, I can't do this. I can't listen to her, guys. It's
I was gonna say,
using-
wait.
What?
Is it
Am I gonna get in trouble?
Two different fluids?
It does.
Okay.
So
Carry
the
on.
effect, we'll say this. The effect is using machine or items that you may already have that you haven't thought about putting the two things together yet.
Okay.
One of those machines could use two different fluids, and I hate to burst your bubble here, Chris, but we're probably not going to reveal it right now.
Those are good hints. Those are good hints. All right, so it's now a treasure hunt. You need to find them at one of their 23 booths on the floor.
And when you're operating 23 booths on the show floor, thanks, Rich. What do you need to make sure that you see all the exhibitors have all the energy? These poor guys, James and Scott and Naomi and Ed and Marcia, we all run on one thing and one thing only. And we brought it back to the tribute store.
Yay.
It's love. That's what it is. It's love.
It was just love. Yeah. It's just
wonderful.
a big trunk of nothing. We brought it back to the tribute store with a new flavor this year. Kate, Nate, you guys.
So we don't have a physical. We sent Robert a picture of it, so if he wants to share the picture, because Nate is very good at his job, and he has already packed it away.
Oh my god, I love it. Is that say churro flavored?
Yes.
We went with Day of the Dead theme, and nothing says Mexican snack like a churro.
Oh,
coffee
so
shop
churro flavored coffee.
Oh my gosh. The coffee shop of horrors.
Yes. So they are very, very, very good friends of ours. And so we came back to them and we were like, hey, we want to repartner with you guys. Everyone loves your coffee. So would you be willing to make a coffee again for us for TransWorld? And they were like, absolutely. So churro flavored coffee coming to the tribute store this year. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Y'all love it.
These are limited.
Yeah, Taylor, how many are we doing for the tribute store?
I think 25, right?
There we go.
Holy cow.
Generally, we just do 25. 25 bags.
25 bags.
Probably the best coffee you ever had.
Yeah.
And I don't drink coffee. And last year, we had the autumn spice flavor for the Woodstock. This year, we have the churro flavored, which is a cinnamon and
a cinnamon
caramel flavored coffee.
It's really good.
Really good. It matches our booth theme, which was, as you found out, which if you looked at the bag, was an EDM festival.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I think
I'm just putting in orders.
Don't mind Nicole. She's just typing.
What everybody else wants, and put mine in.
Well, we love Froggy's Fog, and you can obviously find them in the dark zone under booth number 124 in their main aisles of 522, 523, and 623. And then now in the Christmas zone, 4601, hanging out there with James and his beautiful dance floor.
And if you're a vendor and you know the secret password, you may get to sample.
Yeah.
Sample what?
The
fog juice.
Okay, I'm just saying we've got
coffee.
Right?
Oh, and for those, because you had said earlier about
be careful. We only have one coffee pot, so don't everybody bug me, please. Don't go to Starbucks, Scott. Just come next door.
Our code is live already on the website. So TW 2024 will get you the TransWorld discount. It is not show pickup though. It will ship to your home.
And it's all one word, no spaces. TW 2024. One big block.
Breaking news. That's awesome.
Breaking news. I know people are always looking for codes, so I was just trying to see what we could break.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, guys. Now, rumor has it that Tater, you're going to be bringing your own product to the tribute store.
I like drinking.
Oh my God, that is breaking news. Everybody.
Has nothing to do with my product. I just wanted to share some sites with you guys.
Thank you.
I don't want to break it. I don't want to tell everybody. Do I have to?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's not
You know
an
what?
option.
This is
I told you I was just hanging on the website, just hitting refresh.
It's our reveal.
This is how you don't get invited back. Put it in the notes. Officially.
I like to see all these rookie people like hand stapling, like hand numbering things. My product involves drinking, as it did the years past. It involves everyone's favorite grandma, who's was cold, so I covered her up today. So I put her in a little blanket. She was a little cold. We had some storms going on.
I know.
She
so
was
sweet of you.
Nicole. She was bitching. Look, the last thing I need is a tornado to take down my house, and that thing is in the middle of the road. Right? Explain that.
Oh my God! But I can't believe you didn't pull her up and be like,
I sat on her down here, and this tornado was going through the orchard. I was sitting on Granny to make sure she didn't fly away. So I covered her up just to make sure. But my in years past, we've had the flasks.
Yeah.
Like
there
that.
You go.
And,
there you go.
And then we had one year where it was the picture of Granny.
Nice.
But if we would take the two flasks, and Robert, this is going to be magic. I'm going to slam this together, and you put the picture up. You ready?
3, 2.
Robert failed.
There we go.
There we go.
That's awesome.
Now we have both designs into one. Granny is saying hello as the only way she can, which is fun. And I got high tech and had them laser engrave the number on them. So all I have to do is sign them.
Wow.
They're limited
That's
to
so cool.
25
You
flasks.
also get Tater's signature?
They get Tater's signature and a sticker. If I can remember to bring the sticker that says proud to be a Granny approved whatever.
Person. Got it. Okay.
Fan.
Beep. It's Cannon's watching.
Yeah.
But there you go.
That's awesome.
That is the famous flask, Tater flasks. Really helps if you're going to do that tribute to at 4:30 on Friday. Just fill that baby up. Bring it right over.
Oh, great
That's
idea.
a great idea.
TransWorld Live 4:30. Just bring it out of your back pocket and we can toast it there.
That's a great
Yeah,
idea.
I love that.
So
That's
How many of those are going to be available, Tater?
25.
That's it. Wow.
25, and that's it. No more.
Okay, well, you just inspired an idea for you, possibly for next year or in the.
I thought my idea this year was to bring apples, and I was going to individually hand sign and number the apples from my orchard, but I got kiboshed on that, and I wasn't allowed to do that.
Of course, if you want to see Tater, he will be by the TransWorld Live booth, 4500 on Friday at 4:30. But most other times, he'll be at the Froggy's Fog booth, which we listed earlier, and he'll gladly take a picture with you.
Yeah.
Just don't touch me. Now, I know, Chris, I don't know. I don't have any notes or anything.
Yeah.
There are other people that could not make this broadcast tonight because they are busy.
We have 2 other tribute store items. And yes, would you like to help us with one of those?
I got permission to help with one of them. I am the executive buyer for that store for that item. I am it's postmortem or is giving away a licensed Michael Meyer canvas bag and Halloween and postmortems. These 2,500 of them.
Yeah,
2,500. They're being given away, I believe.
Oh my God! Wait, you can't even buy these. They're just.
You can.
Wait
They're
a
with
minute.
any purchase. Any
purchase, you get a.
This is the big breaking news.
Yes.
Peter, this is why we haven't hired you.
This is why they pay me the big bucks. I'm just going to break the news now. 2,500 people are going to get that bag with a purchase. You buy a T-shirt, you buy a flask, you buy one of Blake's skulls, you buy James's light, you buy one of everything. If you do it like I'm doing it, you'll get 10 bags because there's 10 items.
It's true.
As long as my conservatorships gives me the credit cards this week.
You better act right. That's what I hear. You got to act right.
Yeah.
So that is a very exclusive thing. I know our friends at Postmortem could not be here tonight.
Yeah.
They are occupied packing their truck to come. But that is I saw the design up close recently. That is an item to have, and that just comes free with any purchase for 2,500 people.
Love this. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Postmortem. Thank you for revealing that. And we have one more. Nicole, do you want the honor or do you want me to do the honor?
I'm going to let you do the honors because I'm enjoying sitting back and watching the show and being captivated and surprised just like everybody else. Like that one just blew me away.
Well, since it is his birthday, because today is Tuesday, March 5th, and it is his birthday, Michael Shaley from Ghost Ride could not be here because they are putting together all of their final shipments to make sure everything gets to St. Louis on time. He wants me to relay to everyone that Ghost Ride is in major crush mode to make sure they have all the products ready to fill their booth space. But here's the way he can tease the product. He said they will be delivered to the show. They will be a limited number, custom just for the show, signed and hand numbered. So not, sorry, Tater, not as technologically on there, but a real personal touch. And he said, maybe if you come by the booth, like on Wednesday while they're setting up, you might get a little preview. That's all he'll give us for right now.
And that's not fair because not everybody can get on the.
Yeah, but we can, Tater.
We can.
We can.
Oh, we can.
And now you're getting to what we're thinking. So he did offer that cameras, if they happen to turn on, maybe we could do that.
Tater, I'm sensing we're gonna have to go spy mode.
Yeah, can we do this before Chris gets there? Because I like it better when he's not there.
I know you do.
Oh.
I know you do.
Oh, poor guy.
Thanks.
It's all right. It's okay. I make him go ninja mode and like roll around on the floor and that type of stuff and like sneak in between booths and everything. And
can I just interject real quick? I had a second idea for the tribute store that got shut down.
Oh boy. Robbie, your finger's on the kill button, right?
Yeah. It was really cool. It was a blend jet. I was going to bring blend jets because somebody didn't bring their blender.
I feel
and we need
personally
margaritas.
attacked on this. Okay, wait. Hold on a minute. Okay, so last year, sorry guys, I'm very, very cold, and we're.
Are you wearing a winter coat?
I have a winter coat on my legs right now. Yeah. Okay, so last year, Tater was kidnapped by myself and another party and taken to Target and to the liquor store. And at Target, there was a large discussion regarding midnight margaritas, and I really wanted to buy a blender. I was talked out of the blender, regardless of what Tater says, and the other party was talked out of a microwave because it's not needed. Well,
the other party wanted to buy a whole microwave for their hotel room, and I said no, absolutely not on that. Meanwhile, I went to the blend jet and picked one up and said, Nicole, get this. This will work.
And I was like, no, it's fine. I don't need the blender. Well, then he tried to sell me on one again at MHC, only for me to get up to the checkout line and it was gone. One day I will have a blend jet. One day.
Oh,
I've got a blend jet.
I'm just saying, ready? If I was able to serve pocket margaritas, I'm just saying it would catch on as a trend.
Oh, man. Pocket food?
I have a blend jet. I will pack it in my suitcase tonight. We're getting margaritas.
Guys, that would be great if you had like some pocket brisket you could like slip in with.
Does anybody have pocket meat?
Yeah.
I know a guy. I'm texting him right now.
I have a new pocket, a new large bag. I think maybe we're going to need 2 blend jets and people can just come up to me and be like, Nicole, do you have any of your magic margaritas? And I can be like, well, yes, I do. Like a tater flask or directly from the blend jet?
The pocket meat guy said he is unfortunately not able to come to the show floor, but he will meet anybody on the mezzanine with pocket meat. So we got pocket meat being delivered, guys. Lee from Ticket Leap's making it rain pizza. White Castle.
That's right.
We're good.
Oh, I can't wait to see you guys in a few days. Oh, this is awesome.
It's going to be a few hours, Chris. In fact,
a few hours.
Peter and I are behind the scenes right now, right, Robert? And I,
yeah, this is just a. I like to thank Robert for recorrecting the disaster of my basement complete with covered up granny prop. I'm actually
Yeah,
just
he's
sitting
killing
right
it with
next
his
to
green
Nicole.
screen.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, the green screen is real. And I'm just actually sitting next to Nicole over here.
Yeah.
Well, do you guys have any final tips for anybody that's watching? Maybe it's their first show. Anything you want to give advice to?
Absolutely.
Meet everyone, say hello to everyone, don't be afraid, and just come up and introduce yourself. And
Yeah. Yeah, it's
and
a
just
great. Don't be shy. Everyone's super friendly and cool, and we're all excited to see each other and all the new people that we haven't met yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
We are all super friendly. We are all nice. We are all personable. Go to every event that you can. Network. The best networking happens at the Marriott. Even if you can't get a drink from the bar, make friends with somebody that has a drink. Talk them. The Marriott bar is the best place to go after the show floor, or after the
events. Yep.
After the events, generally, thousands upon thousands of people all are in there. Talk, shake hands. There's very little mean people in this industry.
It's true.
Yes,
true.
And I'd like to point out that James from Boscoyo is not one of them.
Oh,
wow!
The shots are
He is
fired.
not. He is not a mean guy. I said he wasn't mean.
I'm not.
What do you
You're
want?
right. Thank you. Yeah. I'm gonna melt your snowman then.
Well, we want to help you avoid any lines, of course. So just a reminder that buyer registration, you can get all of your credentials starting Wednesday at noon. So that's tomorrow when you're watching this. The lines open up at noon. So you don't necessarily have to wait an extra big line on Thursday morning. Come a little bit early, skip the line.
James, you have any advice?
Save room because there's plenty to drink after.
Pack an
midnight.
extra suitcase for all the stuff you're going to buy.
That's it.
No, we just rent trucks, right? I'm just saying, everything in our booth's for sale. So I know the wormhole is already sold, so that's cool.
Love this.
You mean the Twisted Taters tunnel?
I was trying. I can't. All these props I'm having to build for other photo ops and crap. So I really did want to do it. So unfortunately, it's probably just going to have the same one we had. So
I love it.
Scott, do you have any suggestions, buddy?
Oh man, I think you're right. He said something about like not leaving room, but you also want to make sure that to fill yourself with food to absorb all the other types of inputs you might be consuming. So yeah, make sure there's lots of good food around, eat lots of good food, drink lots of good drinks, have fun with people that you love and that you don't see nearly enough.
There's a Snarf sandwich shop and a Sugar Fire right down the street from the convention center. Easy, quick, grab, go, get out, get your belly full, come back in, throw us your credit cards. We'll take them.
Yeah.
let your banks know.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Raise that spending limit. Come on now.
That's a good one.
Let your banks know because, like, we're based in Tennessee. You got Fright
James
Props.
in Louisiana.
Yep. You got
Minnesota
like,
up there.
Yep.
So your car's going to be getting hit everywhere.
That's right.
Let
that's a real one.
I mean, we're doing time travel right now, so yeah.
Well, wear comfy shoes. We've talked about that. Obviously, hydrate and don't be closed off to any new experiences because this is where you're going to make a lot of memories. And Nicole, I think we're going to share some of that aftermath on our next show. When is our next show?
Our next show is going to be on Tuesday, March 12th, and we're going to be right here, same channel, same time, back to the normal swing of things, so to speak. But yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful, and we're going to talk about all things TransWorld, as well as a couple of fun things that are coming up for East Coast and MHC. So you guys are going to want to make sure that you're joining us when we return live. But in the meantime, feel free to tune into all of our channels, including our YouTube channel, for fun and interesting things that are all happening at TransWorld.
Yes.
Maybe it could be a sneak peek behind the scenes. Maybe it could be some shenanigans that end up happening. Maybe it could be secret adventures of Nicole and Tater. Maybe it could be catching up with Kate, Nate, and Kate. Maybe it could be some potato chips that I'm going to steal for myself from Boscoyo.
I just got the interoffice memo. We, James, we will not take any of those potato chips. We are too hillbilly to eat the wrap snacks. If you had some moonshine bites, we would totally be in, but we cannot have the wrap snacks.
Gotcha. Hang on. I'm putting it in here.
Point noted. Point noted.
I love it. I love it.
Well, huge credit, obviously, to Hot Pay for being our premier show sponsor. And we hope that everybody has safe travels. Make sure, like Nicole said, keep us tuned in, and we'll be bringing you lots of fun and exciting content straight from these people and all of our wonderful family members right from the TransWorld floor.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you very, very soon.
Night.
That slug's coming back to get me.